Well, not really. The only thing that I can say, based upon my period of time that I've lived on the African continent, I would entreat every African of the diaspora to make preparations to have a plan B. I want to repeat that. Make preparations. Have a plan B to get out when an emergency happens in your part of the world. Because I do believe some serious emergencies are going to take place in your part of the world. And you must have a home away from home, a home that you can return to, and that is your motherland. If something happens to Irish who's living in America, the Irish person would go back to Ireland. If it happened to the Japanese would go back to Japan. If it happened to the Italian would go back to Italy. If it happened to the British would go back to Britain. The German would go back to Germany. But the African American, there is no country called African America. Where will you go if a crisis breaks out and you don't have an alternative to stay where you are? You must look to Africa for your future. Those in the Caribbean, they also must look to Africa. Africa is a humongous continent, and it was made to be humongous to support its children to return in these last days that we're in right now. So if you ask me what is my message, my message is simply this.